story is a very good way to put it in. For example, I had a story. Sir, one of the things that has happened in my life over the last 20 years, since my father is a bureaucrat and he is in a transferable job, I have shifted schools, places and geographical locations every 3 years of my life. And because of that, I've studied in 7 schools. So the Arun Sharma that is there today in front of you is a product of somebody who's actually experienced a lot of ups and downs in life, a lot of shifts. And hence, I think I've now become a natural in adjusting to new environments and new geographies and new societies. So what happens is that gives a snapshot. Pick up a series of incidents like this in your life, or you can pick up a small isolated incident. He said, although on my profile I've not been very good as a student, but one thing I realized is that whenever I have tried, I've done really well. So you can talk about a couple of exams that you actually did well, or a couple of months where you actually went after some goal and created that. So events, successes, you can even build in failures there. One of the things that significantly impacted my life was my failure to crack an IIT exam or my failure to crack a medical exam after 12th. And when you say something like that, then you talk about how you got out of it and what you learned from there. So you can build those stories. So it has to be stories. It has to be traits and characteristics. It can also be about your future, specifically if you want to say something very, very focused about your future. So for example, I had a student who had done a lot of photography and film production work during his life. And when he was going for his interview, we built that story that he wants to become a filmmaker. Why does he still want to do an MBA if he wants to become a filmmaker? So that story we built into introduce yourself. And this introduce yourself is like an open slate. It's like a clean slate. Whatever you speak inside this, तुम इस question में जो भी बोलोगे, वहाँ से your next questions start emerging. So if I talk about my shifting of geographies and societies, they'll talk about what did you learn from it, right? If I'm talking about developing my English and becoming really good at this, so they'll ask me about their experience. It's like a cue for the interviewer to be pulled into any direction you want. And hence, it's a very important question which you need to make sure that you get the maximum bang for the buck on this question.